I finally understand. Why do scientists believe there is more than one universe? Could there be another Earth in another universe? Will there be another you on that Earth? I have been thinking seriously about these issues for 10 years. Finally today I understand it all. There may really be more than one universe. It's a multiverse. I'm going to combine physics, astronomy, mathematics. All at once, I'm going to show you what a multiverse is. Does it exist? If you can see, it's going to completely upend your understanding of the universe. As early as 1952, when Schrödinger gave a speech in Berlin, the concept of the multiverse was proposed. He expressed the equation he derived. Seems to be able to describe multiple different periods of history at the same time. These histories didn't happen at different times. It's that all of history happens at the same time. This property is called superposition. It's a difficult concept in and of itself, but it is not difficult to understand. The human brain has not evolved to understand quantum mechanics directly and macroscopic cosmic phenomena, but we're still trying. In the multiverse, maybe there are regions of the universe that are expanding, and we know nothing about the other regions of the universe. These universes are essentially independent of each other, never coincide. Imagine this. You're sailing on a ship, looking to the horizon. What you see in front of you is your entire universe. And on another horizon in the universe, there is another ship. He also has his own horizon. The two ships can't even see each other. Only when two horizons overlap in some way, you can find each other. But we don't know yet. How can this overlap be achieved in the real universe? Because there is no such thing as a universe. In causal association, if you want to move from one universe to another, we have to find some kind of cosmic tunnel. But this process can be extremely dangerous. If the laws of physics of that universe, unlike the laws of physics on which our evolution depends, you might just dissolve into a puddle of mucus. Investigate the reason. Once the charge of an electron changes, all the biochemical reactions in your body will be completely disrupted. Multiverse. It's a hypothetical description of a combination of universes. These universes contain everything that exists in the world, entire space-time matter-energy information, and the laws of physics that describe them, with constant, different universes in the multiverse. It's called a parallel universe, alternative universe. In popular culture, it is also often referred to as the multiple worlds, parallel dimension, quantum reality, alternative reality, physics community, and they argue about the various theories of the multiverse. Distinguished physicists, beyond our universe, is there any other universe? This question, there are also obvious differences. Some physicists believe that the multiverse is not a legitimate subject of scientific research. They are worried if the multiverse is excluded from the experiment, outside the scope of verification, it could erode public trust in science, ultimately damaging research in fundamental physics. Others have suggested the multiverse is a philosophical concept, not a scientific hypothesis, because he can't falsify it through experience. The ability to disprove theories through scientific experiments has always been recognized, the core components of the scientific method. Nobel Prize winner Steve Weinberg believes that, if the multiverse does exist, so, the quarks we observed in the Big Bang, quality, and the exact values of other standard model constants, efforts to find a reasonable explanation, doomed to fail, due to the magnitude of these values. Maybe it's just our multiverse. Accidental results in specific regions. In a multiverse, such a universe might exist. The laws of physics never allow matter to gather, so stars will never form there. It would be a universe devoid of life. There could be another universe, where stars can form, but cannot produce heavy elements. Such a universe would have stars. It will also have the bright night sky we see today, but not everything we know and value. There are no planets, more lifeless. Some scientists, he analyzed Wilkinson data from microwave anisotropy detectors. This is a ship that was built between 2001 and 2010, operating unmanned spacecraft, mainly used to measure the cosmic microwave background radiation, temperature differences across the entire sky. They claimed that it revealed that the universe was in the distant past, evidence of collisions with other parallel universes. However, with the Wilkinson microwave anisotropy detector and a deeper analysis of the Planck satellite data, scientists have not discovered statistical significance of any cosmic collision. No other universes were found traces of an attractive force on our universe. And here's the thing: multiverse hypothesis. There is also a lack of statistical evidence to support it. To know the resolution of the Planck satellite, it's the beginning of the 21st century. 3 times the size of the Wilkinson microwave anisotropy detector. No matter what you think about the progress of science, the birth and discovery of quantum mechanics, it's a fact. Quantum mechanics, it's the study of the behavior of microscopic particles. We know, when the research scale is small enough, humans will lose the ability to accurately predict system behavior. It can only be described statistically. You can handle it. It's just a set of attributes that he might have. On the one hand, we have Einstein, the grand universe described by general relativity. On the other hand, at the time of the Big Bang, the universe is the size of an atom. Therefore, we need to combine the study of quantum mechanics in the microscopic world and the study of general relativity in the macroscopic world. Combine, because at the beginning of the universe, the scale at which these two physical theories apply is consistent. Now when we combine quantum mechanics, when applied to spatial structures at the same scale, you will find that the fabric of spacetime seems to be grunting. This phenomenon is actually called a quantum bubble. When we look at this quantum foam and apply the laws of quantum mechanics to it, we'll realize this space-time structure, it is not limited to a specific area. In fact, somewhere in the quantum bubble, it is possible to give birth to a complete universe, and the laws of physics of this new universe, why they are different from us, just because the initial conditions at the time of its birth are different. This shows that the multiverse is not an imaginary concept, but after applying quantum mechanics to general relativity, derived conclusion. Some famous scientists, like Max Tegmark and Brian Greene, it has been designed for different types, the multiverse and the classification scheme of the universe. Max Tegmark proposed a 4-level universe, scope covered by the taxonomy, beyond our familiar observable universe. The first episode is an extension of our universe, from predictions of the expansion of the universe. The core issue is there an infinite convenience universe? If there is, this infinitely convenient universe must contain a Hubble volume, and can fulfill all possible initial conditions. The second episode is about owning universes with different physical constants. In explosion theory, the multiverse is stretching, and that stretch will go on forever. But regions of space stop stretching, form individual bubbles. These bubbles are in the embryonic state. First level multiverse. Episode 3, The Many Worlds Interpretation of Quantum Mechanics. A central property of quantum mechanics is that some observations cannot be predicted absolutely. Instead, there is a range of possible observations. According to the many worlds interpretation, each observation has a different probability of occurrence, and every possible observation both correspond to a different universe. Episode 4 is a final set. Its core is Tiger, Mark's ultimate mathematical universe hypothesis. This level of theory holds that all universes are equally real, and they can all be described by different mathematical structures. Tiger Mark pointed out that abstract mathematics is extremely universal. Anything that can be used purely, the theory of everything defined by formal terms, even beyond the vagueness of human language description. It's essentially a mathematical structure. He thinks this means any conceivable theory of parallel universes. The corresponding description can be found in the 4th level classification, and the 4th level contains all other levels of the universe. So this level is the end of the multiverse classification. There can be no 5th level. American theoretical physicist Brian Greene. 9 categories of the multiverse have been proposed. This content will be explored in my later video. Don't forget to pay attention.